Hello friends, today we are going to take very important and interesting topic, that is international commercial banking and the importance of a SWIFT code. So first of all, we must understand what is the concept of international commercial banking. See, commercial banks are those banks which are dealing with day-to-day depositors, okay, customer. Commercial banking is also known as the retail banking. Retail banks are the banks which are dealing with the customer, and this is actually the system of banking in any economy is largely dependent upon how smooth and efficiently the commercial banking system is working within the country or maybe between the two countries. So whenever there is the word used international, it means it is between two different countries. So it means in this concept we are going to understand that how two banks can make a transaction between each other. Let us say somebody in India wants to transfer the funds from somebody in America, then how it will be done? So these transactions are generally executed by the SWIFT code. This SWIFT is not the actually the word, it is actually the short form. It stands for Society of Worldwide Interbank Financial Transfer. SWIFT code are very important and essential codes that has been generated so as to remit the funds from one country to the other country. Definitely SWIFT code take the helps of the commercial banks to execute. It means commercial banks require SWIFT code to validate the transactions that has been taking place between two different countries. So now we understand the example, how the SWIFT actually works. So first we go to the basic example for the SWIFT. Assume a customer of a Bank of America branch in the New York want to send money to his friend whose bank at the Unique Credit Bank in Venice. The New York bank can walk into the Bank of America branch and his friend account number at the Unica Credit bank. This bank is actually going to generate the SWIFT code. Okay, the SWIFT code is being generated by the one bank and it is being validated by the other bank. The SWIFT code is actually not transferring any fund. It is actually about the safety of the fund. It is just a kind of message that ensure that some payment will be coming from one bank to the different bank. So SWIFT is actually the society which is being found to promote interbank transaction that is being taking place between two different economies, two different countries. SWIFT code are not the code generated to transfer the fund, rather than they will ensure the safety of fund. SWIFT are actually the message which is being generated by one commercial bank and it is being validated by the another commercial bank in the different country, so to validate that the transaction that is happening between the two bank is being validated. So let us again we can take one another example. Let us say a person A is having a commercial bank in India. The name of the bank is State Bank of India. That person wants to transfer, let us say, 10,000 US dollar to Bank of America. The person to whom the fund is being transferred is named at B. He is having an account with his own commercial bank. Now what actually the SWIFT do? SWIFT code will ensure, and it being generated by SBI, this code will be transferred to Bank of America, that some payment is being coming from person A to person B. Person A is having an account in SBI and person B is having an account with Bank of America. We must be very much clear about the concept that SWIFT is only the message. It is not the transfer of amount. Okay, for every SWIFT code generation, this society charge some fees which will be depending upon the operations of two banks, the distance between the two banks, and the MOU that has been signed by the two banks with respect to the fund transfer. I hope so you able to understand the concept of SWIFT. It is very important concept as far as the international banking is concerned. Thank you.